Tejas and Donbass. I want to talk today about the false flag, fake news, information warfare that the Ukrainian propagandists tried to palm off on the world yesterday. We're talking about the kindergarten that got bombed in Stanitsaya, Lugansk. That's under Ukrainian-controlled territory, and it did get hit by some heavy artillery, and looks like some heavy mortar fire too. But obviously, when you look at the direction of the hit in the wall that's been in the famous pictures, that's clearly the shot came from Ukrainian territory, not from LPR or DPR held territory. First thing we want to do is talk about false flags. What they did, they first made it, it started being discovered as a fake, and so then they had their bots and trolls start putting out the news that it was a kindergarten on the LPR or DPR side, and just to muddy the water and confuse the situation. So some people yesterday were passing it around saying, oh look, the Ukrainians bombed a DPR kindergarten, which just confuses the situation. Okay, all we have so far is the reports from Ukrainian military, Ukrainian media. We haven't seen anything from the OSCE, which is their job is to investigate exactly like this. So we'll see what the OSCE report is. When they investigate a shelling, they generally are capable of determining what type of shell it was, caliber, whether it was artillery or mortar, and what direction it came from. So we'll see what they have to say, if they have anything to say later. Their silence is also indicative of the fact that it's something that they don't really want to get on the record about, because it can be turned out that it's going to be proven to be a complete false flag. So let's take a look at some pictures and get an idea of what's going on. These are from Reuters, and as you can see, this hole here, we'll see some better outdoor pictures later in the daylight. This hole here was pretty much a direct straight shot, coming straight in at a horizontal angle. There's another shot of it. Now this hole here, as you can see, this looks a lot more like maybe a 120 millimeter mortar. You can see that it came in at a much higher angle, coming down like this, and you can see that it was coming from this direction here by the spread of the dirt here out the explosion. I'm going to show you here the Buratino kindergarten in Visolia village near the airport. This is a real bombed kindergarten. You can look at those pictures that the Ukrainians put out and you can tell that it's fake. And I'll show you what a real bombed kindergarten looks like. Davai. This was one of our positions back in 2015. But this kindergarten and this whole neighborhood had already been blown up long before that. There wasn't any civilians here then. But this is what it looks like. The airport runway is about 400 meters over that way. This was the room where the kids used to take their little their naps. Here was the classroom. And you can see this is where it was hit by a tank round from the airport control tower over there, a few hundred meters. You can see the difference between the neat little hole, the clean, and then this is what a real bombed kindergarten looks like. And I'll show you something back out over here. In 2013, these are the teachers and the kids that went to this kindergarten. You understand? From Merry Christmas 2013, they didn't know that just in a couple of months the war was going to start. So, this is what a real kindergarten looks like when it's been bombed. And I'll tell you something, this isn't the only kindergarten in this city that's been bombed. We got other ones. I could take you there and show them too. The Harmony Detsky Dome that had every single window in it blown out, over 100 windows. Our humanitarian aid paid to have every one of those windows replaced. And there's kids going to that school now. But they're still under threat of Ukraine bombing, just like the whole city is today. It's been pretty hot out here by the airport, so we're gonna get out of here pretty quick. But I'll tell you what, this is an example of the real war crimes. You gotta understand that information war is real war too. Deception is how you do war, so they're lying. This war, there's a good side and there's a bad side. And everybody can tell, if they look with their heart and their mind, it's easy enough to tell which side is which. This is Tejas and Donbass on the front line by the airport, saying good luck to all good people. May God protect the innocent, and may the rest of us get everything we deserve. Davai.